in the winner's bracket. Fuller with the pitch is down and in for a ball. Allen, a Dean's List student, a senior for this team, who hit .257 last year as a junior and hit .320 as a sophomore. He's had a nice career for the Fighting Muskies. Fuller's pitch hangs outside on the corner for a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Leadoff hitter, the pinch hitter here in the 6th inning, with the Thunder trailing this game at 5-0. Fuller grabs his sign, brings the pitch. It's at the belt for a called strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. Allen from Loveland, Ohio, which is just north of the Cincinnati area. 1-2 pitch, change up, swing and a miss. She was way out in front on a rare change-up today by Bree Fuller. Fuller has her 4th strikeout of the day, and now Carissa Johnson comes playward and was flown out and bounced out.
Carissa Johnson.
Fuller yesterday had 12 strikeouts in a complete game, has just 4 strikeouts today, and that's certainly not characteristic of the Bree Fuller we've seen most of the year. First pitch is popped up, shallow center field, backing as Leidick onto the grass, jumps into the air in front of Carly Searles to make the catch, 10 feet deep onto the outfield grass, directly behind that second base bag. The agile Leidick puts it away, and there's 2 down here in the 6th.
That'll bring up number 19, Muskie catcher, Jacqueline Hess.
Jacqueline Hess, the catcher, is struck out and popped out to Kendra Marshall at third base. Sun continues to shine. Temperatures in the 70s here today. The wind has not been an issue yet, which has definitely been the exception. Swing, ground ball towards short. Charging is Daniels. Bobbles, throws, safe. That's an error by Haley Daniels. Bobbled that play momentarily and delivered it late onto first base. A 2-out base runner for the Muskies here in the 6th inning.
Number 17, Fallon Gallery.
And what that does is it gives Fallon Gallery another chance to hit. She has had a home run today and a single and has scored 2 runs. The Division II transfer from Walsh University in Ohio. Her first Division III home run came in the 2nd inning. And she has definitely been a big-time plus for this Muskie team today. 5-0 Fighting Muskies. Bottom half of the 6th inning with a runner standing at first and 2 out. TRINE has had exactly 1 hit in each and every inning today and has not been able to score, and they've had some opportunities as she takes it outside the ball. They stranded Searles at third in the 5th inning. They stranded Searles at third in the 3rd inning. They stranded Harris at second base in the 4th. Stranded Clark at second base in the 1st. So this is a Thunder team who came in hitting .406 with runners in scoring position, but it has not materialized today. It's a 2-ball, no strike count to Gowrie, who climbs in from the right side of the box. TRINE hoping for the final out here in the 6th inning, then a rally in the top half of the 7th. Sights the sign, the 2-0 pitch. He fouled it back and had a nice cut. Outfield playing deep, the infield back. Daniels is short, Leidick at second base. Gowrie rocking in her stance, holds the bat high. The pitch is fouled straight back again. Line drive by the DP Gowrie. From Chardon, Ohio, graduated from high school there. Spells her last name Gawry. 2-out runner at first. It's 5-0 Fighting Muskies. The pitch, the changeup, bouncing ball toward Leidick at second to flip to short for the force, and that's the inning. We head to the top half of the 7th inning. The Thunder need 5 runs to get even, with Muskingum leading this game 5-0. This is TRINE Thunder Softball on 88X.
Babies come with lots of decisions.
Cloth or disposable?
crib or bassinet?
So when it comes to protection, go with the safest, most effective choice, vaccination. Get all the recommended vaccines for your baby by age 2 to protect your child against 14 serious childhood diseases. For more reasons to vaccinate, talk to your child's doctor. Go to cdc.gov/vaccines or call 800-CDC-INFO. A message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Staying connected to Trine University through social media is easier than ever. Whether you're into Twitter and Facebook or videos and photo sharing, trine.edu/social media can keep you connected. You can scroll through photos from a favorite campus event on our Smug Mug page or watch videos on our YouTube channel. Keep up with Trine Athletics on Twitter or check out Trine on LinkedIn. It's all just a click away at trine.edu/social media.
Aaron Coyle back with you live from Trine University in the top half of the 7th inning with the sun shining down and the Thunder trailing 5-0 against Muskingum. Sarah Browning has been fantastic today. She's back out there for the 7th time trying to complete what she started. And she gets Porter followed by Leidick and then Haley Daniels here in the 7th inning. Catherine Porter, the freshman All-State catcher, has flown out twice to the right fielder Amber Bova. Porter from the right side of the batter's box. Trine has had one hit in every inning, but they have just not been able to string anything together today. Browning with the pitch. It's in there for a called strike as she again has a heavy downward trajectory on that pitch the entire day and has kept the Thunder off balance. Grabs his sign. The 0-1 pitch is up and away a ball. 5-0 Fighting Muskies in the top half of the 7th inning. Catherine Porter waits on the pitch. It's down and in to run the count to 2-1. 19th trip to the NCAA tournament for the Muskingum Fighting Muskies. As Porter waits on the pitch, it's up and away a ball to run the count to 3-1, and Catherine Porter, one of her main strengths the entire year has been her eye. She is 3rd in the conference in walks with 22 and 9th in the league in on-base percentage. Just trying to get on base to start things off here in the 7th inning. 3-1 pitch, a hard ground ball, base hit into right field as she shoots it past Lena Walker. And the Thunder have the leadoff runner on here in the 7th inning. And Alicia Evie has come on to pinch hit for Jamie Leidick.
Now batting for the Thunder, Alicia Evie.
Leidick was 0 for 2. Evie on to pinch hit. The sophomore for the Trine Thunder with Allison Lang running at first base for Catherine Porter. Trine trailed at 5-0 here in the 7th inning, but this is a team 2nd in the entire nation in scoring. Alicia Evie, academic all-conference, hitting .263 this year with 5 RBIs and a double. Has been the main pinch hitter this year for the Thunder. Muskingum scored 1 in the 1st, 1 in the 2nd, and 3 gigantic runs in the 5th inning. 5-0 Fighting Muskies. Even from the right side of the box, the pitch, it's down and in a ball. And Browning uncharacteristically has jumped down behind in the count to 2 consecutive hitters. Her control has been her best feature today. She has not walked anybody. Swing, fly ball, left center field. That ball's in the gap against the base of the fence. Lang around second base into third. And Alicia Evie has a big-time double to left center field. Second double of the year for the sophomore, and the Thunder with 2 on and nobody out here in the 7th inning. Here comes head coach Kerry Winters to talk things over with her pitcher Sarah Browning, who's pitching just the 3rd start of her entire year. Went the distance in that OAC championship ball game to defeat Ohio Northern.
Trying shortstop, number 22, Haley Daniels.
As Jamie Leidick re-enters the game, will run for Alicia Evie at second base. Evie does her job. Runners at second and third, nobody out here in the seventh inning. The Thunder down in this game 5-0.
Jamie Leidick now on at second base.
Here's Haley Daniels, a single and a pop out. 1 for 2. Pumps the bat above her right shoulder. The pitch is down and in, a ball. Muskingum has a ton of options at their disposal pitching-wise. 1-0 pitch, swing, line drive, left field. It's over the head of the left fielder against the base of the fence. That scores 2 runs. A stand-up double at second base for Haley Daniels, and it is a 5-2 lead for Muskingum. Haley Daniels just lines her 37th career double over the Kaylee Bavard's head in left field. 3 consecutive hits for the Thunder here in the 7th inning.
Now batting for the Thunder, number 1, the center fielder, Carly Searles.
Now it's the All-American Carly Searles, who has tripled yet again today and is 1 for 3. Sarah Browning looking toward the dugout. It appears as though they may make a change. And they will. They'll take down Sarah Browning, who could not get anybody out here in the 7th inning, and they replace her with Kristen Gill, the pitcher who pitched yesterday and had that victory. Five to 2 Muskingum. The top half of the 7th inning was still nobody out, and Haley Daniels is second base. Kristen Gill, another sophomore from Asheville, Ohio. Had the start yesterday, pitched extremely well against DePaul University. A complete game for her and a 2-1 win. 6 hits, 1 earned run, no walks, 4 strikeouts. She pitched all 7 innings. Is 12-5 in her career, and her last outing came before this tournament in the OAC tournament, where she took a loss against Ohio Northern 12-4 and got hit around a bit, giving up 9 hits and 5 runs in 4 1/3 innings. Kristen Gill, 8-3 this year with a 2.59 ERA. 73 innings, but 89 hits. The opponents this year are hitting .318 against her. Has walked 32 and has only struck out 24 hitters in 73 innings, so definitely not a power pitcher. Tries to rely upon movement and finesse as she gets the All-American Searles with Daniels at second base. Nobody out in the 7th inning, and the Thunder down 5-2. Carly Searles stands from the left side of the box. First pitch down low, a ball. Carly 1 for 3 with a triple. She's had a big-time tournament with 2 home runs yesterday. Gill sights the sign. The 1-0 pitch is taken down low, ball 2. And here comes the catcher, Jacqueline Hess, to talk things over with Kristen Gill. Muskingum was rolling. They had a 5-0 advantage heading into the 7th inning, but Porter with a single, a pinch hit double by Alicia Evie, and a 2-run double by Haley Daniels. 5-2 Fighting Muskies here in the 7th inning. Gill's 2-0 pitch is way outside and did not come close. It is 3-0. Outfield plays her deep. Searles with the bat straight up. Gill, the kick and the fire. It's inside, ball 4. And the Thunder bring the tying run to home plate in the conference leader in home runs, and Caitlin Clark. That's the first walk of the day issued by Muskingum pitching.
Caitlin Clark.
Clark's 6th in the nation in home runs with 14. Has 53 RBIs. First and second, nobody out. 7th inning with the Thunder down 5-2. Kristen Gill taking over for Browning with the pitch to Clark. It gets off the glove of the catcher. Both runners move up. That's a pass ball on the catcher, Jacqueline Hess. And the Thunder have runners in scoring position with still nobody out here in the 7th inning. Searles on to second. Haley Daniels at third. Clark from the right side of the box waits. It's way up high and inside, and it's 2-0. And Kristen Gill has still not thrown a strike. 6 pitches out of the strike zone after she emerged into this game. Needs a strike on the 2-0 pitch, and she gets it on a low pitch, and Caitlin Clark doesn't like the call, and neither does the Trine Thunder fan base. It's 2-1, the count to the Tennessee native, with the Thunder down 5-2 here in the 7th inning with second and third and nobody out. Gill sights a sign, the 2-1 pitch, a tapper foul toward the third base side as the count squares at 2-2. Caitlin Clark, 1 for 3 today with a double, rocking in her stance. Gill's 2-2 pitch, a changeup taken just down low, ball 3. Did not miss by much. That time the Muskingum fans had something to say about it. 5-2 Fighting Muskies, 7th inning. Clark waits. Gill's payoff pitch, swing, line drive down the line, but foul, deep left field. Trine attempting to come off the mat here in the 7th inning. They trailed at 5-0 at the start of the inning. They're down 5-2 now with second and third and nobody out. Payoff pitch again to Caitlin Clark. Line drive, base hit into center field. 1 run scores. Here comes Searles across. She scores with the lightning speed. And it's a 5-4 game with a tying run at first base and nobody out. Caitlin Clark attacks a high pitch and sends it spiraling into center field.
That'll bring up number 6. Thunder third baseman, Kendra Marshall.
Trine has sent 5 batters to the plate here in the 7th inning, and none of them have been retired. Now it's Kendra Marshall, 0 for 3. Facing Kristen Gill, who came on in this inning to replace Sarah Browning. First pitch ball of the waiting Marshall. Five, 4 Fighting Muskies. 7th inning, runner at first base, nobody out. The pitch, she bunts at first base line, fielded by the third baseman, swirls across and throws on to first for the out, but the tying run moves up to second base. Carissa Johnson with a nice play as she angled toward the first base line to throw out Marshall, but Kendra lays down the sacrifice bunt. And now it's Rachel Harris, who's had 2 hits today, including a double.
Number 20, Rachel Harris.
Rachel Harris on the right side of the box. A changeup hangs outside the ball. Harris, the all-conference player, hits .444 with runners in scoring position this year. Runner at second base, 1 out here in the 7th. The Thunder down a run. The pitch to Harris is in there for a called strike. Top half of the 7th inning. Tying run at second base with 1 out. Kristen Gill grabs his sign, the 1-1 pitch. He shoots it foul, had a gigantic cut as Harris fouled it straight back. Rachel, the second leading run producer in the entire league with 42 RBIs next to Clark. 1-2 pitch, swing, line drive, caught by the shortstop. She looks the runner back to second base, and now the Thunder down to their final out. A spear by Kelly Martin at shortstop about waist high to retire Harris. And now sauntering to the plate, celebrating her 21st birthday today is Leah Hall with a chance to tie this game. 5-4 Muskingum, 7th inning, tying run at second base, 2 out. Leah Hall is 0 for 3. The all-conference player from this year. The pitch by Gill, she fouled it straight back, sends it over the back screen, and she's down a strike. Nothing in 1, the count to the Indianapolis native. Tying run at second base with 2 down. Gill Grabs the 0-1 pitch, a changeup, settles outside corner for a called strike. And now the Thunder down to their final strike. Hall, a .418 hitter with runners in scoring position this year. Gill sights the sign. The 0-2 pitch takes it outside the ball. TRINE trailed at 5-0 at the start of the inning. They have scored 4 times. Tying run at second base, but they're down to their final strike. 1 ball, 2 strike count. Gill studies the sign laid down by Hess, brings the 1-2 to Hall. It's taken away for a ball to square things at 2-2. Leah Hall, a .349 hitter, 4 home runs and 26 RBIs. Gill's 2-2 pitch, a changeup, misses up and away, ball 3. She's run the string out against Leah Hall. 5-4 Fighting Muskies, 2 out, 7th inning, tying run at second base. 3 ball, 2 strike count. Gill grabs it, payoff pitch to Hall, fouls it straight back. Top-seeded Thunder at the brink here today, but a chance to tie or possibly take the lead here in the top half of the 7th inning. Remember, the Thunder, the visiting team today. Gill's ready. 3-2 pitch again to Hall, and she fouled it off again. Shoots it over the back screen on the right side. Big-time pressure situation. Gill certainly not giving in to Hall, and Leah is not giving in an inch to Kristen Gill. Full count, 2 down, 5-4 Fighting Muskies in the NCAA tournament second round. Hall stepped out, climbs in the right side of the box. Gill grabs the sign. 3-2 pitch again. She pops it up again, foul toward the dugout, and it's out of play on the left side, and it bounces off the top of the press box. Leah Hall has fouled off 3 consecutive 3-ball, 2-strike pitches. Sarah Browning went 6+ innings, did not retire a hitter here in the 7th inning. The Thunder scored 4 times. 3-2 pitch again, and another foul ball, folks, straight back. TRINE trailed 5-0 beginning the inning, but a 2-run double by Daniels and a 2-run single by Clark. Clark hangs out at second base, representing the tying run with 2 outs, and the elongated at bat for the Indianapolis native Leah Hall. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Gill is back, so is Hall. Payoff pitch again. Swing, fly ball, headed to shallow center field. Charging in and making the catch is Hannah Reese in shallow center field, as the Muskingum Fighting Muskies have held on here this afternoon to defeat the Thunder in the winner's bracket game 5-4. TRINE trailed at 5-0 heading into the top half of the 7th inning, and they almost came all the way back. Had a runner at second base with just 1 out, but a line drive out by Rachel Harris, a fly ball out by Leah Hall. They strand the potential tying run at second base, and that's the game. As Muskingum defeats the Thunder, they advance into the winner's bracket game to be played tomorrow at noon. And yes, the Thunder have to come back and play more softball today. They have a 4 o'clock game today against the winner of DePaul and Washington and Jefferson. The Thunder now have the unenviable task of having to win 3 consecutive games just to advance to the Super Regional, as they drop into the loser's bracket with a 5-4 loss here, starting in the morning and ending in the afternoon against Muskingum. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this. Again, your final score from sunny Angola: the Muskingum Fighting Muskies 5 and the TRINE Thunder 4. This is TRINE Thunder Softball on 88X.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes.